its first run. Please welcome your majestically magnificent Dr. Dramaturge!
No clapping? What's going on? That's okay. Friends, family, fishing fanatics alike, welcome to the third episode of First Run, where we present the up-and-coming stories of up-and-coming talent live and on the air. Quick bit of housekeeping before we get started. The First Run team would like to formally apologise for not having an episode last week. It's a long story, however, I can say that the big takeaway from the experience was never assume you're just invited to the Oscars and have no money to afford a return flight back home. How I made it back into the country, well, that deserves an entire episode in and of itself. But to make up for the brief hiatus tonight, we present you not one, not two, not quite four, I'm afraid, but three sketches from the dark and twisted minds of the writer's room. Stories of false identity, love, and betrayal. Murder! Sounds like that's what she wrote. Also sounds like a Wednesday. Sit back and relax as we dive into our first segment for the episode. Oh, I don't work here.
Bean salad, maybe some potatoes. Listen, Kev, could you please get me some canned beans? I'll just be in the poultry section.
Sure thing, chicken wing.
Excuse me, do you know where the chicken is?
Yeah, my wife just went to the chicken. I think it's that way.
Yeah.
Excuse me? Hey, I bought this yogurt just yesterday, but it seems to be off. The due by date says that it's a month from now. But like, look, if you smell it.
I don't need to smell it.
Like, that's not right, is it? I usually buy this brand, and it normally doesn't smell like this. It's the first time it's ever smelled like this. Don't believe me? Just give it a sniff.
No, I believe you. I believe you.
Well, so you agree with me, right? Like, it's just not okay. I refuse to buy and spend money on a product of this quality.
Yeah, that's bad.
So,
What?
I'm asking for a refund.
Refunds at the front desk.
Fine.
Have you finished up through aisle 3 yet?
Oh, no, I don't actually. Okay.
Okay, I think I have everything. You ready? Jesus, Kev, I can't leave you to do anything by yourself, can I? Look, we're gonna be late. We have lunch with Jen and David, remember? And please, take off that disgusting shirt. You've been wearing it all week. And quite frankly, it does nothing for your figure. Come on.
Hey, can you take these through to table 19, please? Thank you.
19. Hi, the cheese toast
Yeah,
for
hello,
you?
the you make me melt sandwich?
Yep, that's you make me melt. For you, sir.
And is the I relish our time together on its way?
It should be. Yep.
Oh, and if you haven't made it already, can the crusty ass be gluten-free? We've got a mate coming.
Sure, I'll find out. Excuse me, can the crusty bum be made gluten-free?
Oh, hello, darling. How have you been?
It's actually great to see you.
Hi.
Yeah. Should I'll get us some coffees. Yeah. What should we get? I might get. I don't know. Hey, sorry. Excuse me. Can we get? Oh, Kev. Sorry. Is that you?
Yeah, man.
Good to
Hi,
see
David.
you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No,
Oh, yeah.
I almost didn't recognise you with the that black shirt. Thought you were one of the waiters there for a second. You know, Jen's got me wearing colours these days. Something about black not suiting your figure. You would know. Anyway, take a seat. I will go here. Actually, before we do that, why don't you put this one on? Might look pretty good on you, I reckon. There you
Okay, thanks.
I'm not cold anyway, just had a game of bowls.
Yeah?
Yeah, that is looking good, my friend.
A bit whiffy, but thanks.
Well, that's a bit disrespectful. I just had a game of bowls, so obviously I would have accrued.
Yeah, I can tell.
It's been a while.
Fire!
Oh my god.
Hey, Faz, there's children in there.
Yeah, you take it. I've got these fellas.
No, the door's too short. It has to be you. I'm 6'3", by the way.
Yeah, but it's too narrow. I'm too big. You better.
I'm too big.
Hey, what are you doing just sitting there? There's a child in there. Warm up, mate. Go
Get
on.
in. Get in.
Go!
Hey.
It's all right.
Good Kev!
You've got this!
Get on him!
Oh my god, it's a baby!
Well, I don't know what to do with it.
Okay, hello.
Precious.
Whose is this?
I don't know.
Okay.
Excuse me, hate to interrupt. But did you find out if the crusty ass is gluten-free?
Mate, I don't work here.
No, Kevin does not work here, but that is also the name of the sketch. Who's saying that? Not David, Dr. Dramaturge. Acting debut live on First Run, we love to see it. Well, what a wonderful little sketch that was. Thanks to Masetta Choi Hatcher for masterfully crafting I Don't Work Here. How relatable to us all, might I say. One of the many problems that I personally face every day. In fact, I don't even work here in the show. Just stumbled into the studio in my best outfit, Exhibit A, and the rest is history. Unfortunately, Masetta was not able to join us tonight for one of our famous post-wrap-up chats, but the show must go on, and I'm sure you're all on the edge of your seats wondering what the next sketch will be. So without further ado, here it is. Right after these messages. Well, welcome back to First Run. If you're just joining us after that fantastic selection of ads, this is, well, First Run. What else is there to say? It's all live, it's all new stories from the best and brightest upcoming writers. And what's this? We're doing an all new sketch right now. So, Join me as we venture far away into the fantastical and fictional world of reality TV for our next sketch, Love Down Under by Luciana Nicolacci, which, the multi-hyphenate strikes again, I am in tonight on Love Down Under. It's time for Bachelor Jackson to make his final decision. With only a few left on the playing field, Chloe, Sarah and Kaylee, who will be the one for Jackson? However, tensions are building within the mansion as the girls are skeptical of another bachelorette's intentions.
I just don't think a certain someone is here for the right reasons, and they need to be called out. Do you guys think that made the promo?
Here at the luxurious Coco Banana Villa, the girls will get a chance to speak with Jackson privately before entering one last pick me, choose me, love me ceremony.
How are you feeling about tonight, Jackson?
Oh yeah, pretty nervous. Just don't want to break any hearts.
Let's see how the gals are all feeling back at the Coco Banana Villa Mansion Lounge area.
So, ladies, how are we feeling about tonight?
Well, I'm actually feeling quite good. What about you, Kaylee?
Yeah, no, I'm chilling.
So Kaylee, I noticed you left your phone open earlier today, and I guess I was just wondering why you have the floor plans for the Coco Banana Villa Mansion in Paradise downloaded to your phone.
Okay, yeah, I may have researched about the mansion because I heard there was a flying fox, but I'm sure heaps of contestants have done that.
You're actually the first one.
Really?
I mean, Kaylee, do you even want to be here?
Yeah, it really seems like you're just here for the mansion's facilities. Like, I respect the hustle, but still.
What? I can't believe the two of you would accuse me like this. I love Jeremiah
Jackson.
I'm sorry that he may want to pick me over you two.
Oh, that's it. I'm gonna talk to Jackson. Jackson,
Oh, hey.
you cannot pick Kaylee.
I don't know, Chloe, there's just something different about her.
What, that she's not here for you?
No?
She literally wasn't even here at the last dinner party because she was watching the BBC edition of Pride and Prejudice in the cinema room.
That was a really important moment for her. Don't be rude. You know what? Can't say the ceremony. I've made my decision.
You can't do that.
He can! It's time for the final rose ceremony. Let's make our way to the Red Rose Room for the final rose ceremony in which Jackson will choose one lucky bachelorette to be the final rose recipient.
Kaylee, will you accept this rose?
Sure. So, what do I win?
What?
Is there not a prize? No, nothing.
I'm sorry, do you not actually...
No, but baby, of course I do.
Okay.
Whoa! Slow down there, bud. That is too hot for television.
Yeah, a little bit too hard for television. I think we should wrap it there. I don't know what is going on. And this is not Bachelor host, this is the doctor talking. What even is this shirt? I don't know. You just simply can't show stuff like that on TV. This is all ages for crying out loud. I don't even know what we're rated. I hope it's an M rating because that was pretty saucy. That was Love Down Under. Big props to Luciana Nicolacci for writing that one. Let's bring her out. Luciana, get on stage. Come here. Give her a clap. Give her a clap. Just want to know, no clap when I entered before, but that's fine. Luciana, the sketch was seemingly inspired by a lot of reality dating shows, love shows that we see on TV. What about that particular genre are you drawn to?
I love trashy television, and I wanted to kind of make fun of the type of genre it is, and you know, I just wanted to make something stupid, if I'm being quite honest.
Stupid, more like sensational.
Oh, thank you.
I thought it was quite good. I thought the hosts really smashed it. But enough about me. Luciana, let's talk about, as a writer, are you more of a character-focused writer or maybe a plot-based one?
I think I'm more of a plot-based one. It kind of depends on, I guess, what I'm writing. In my past assignments, I've kind of written, again, absurd stuff. So as long as I'm making someone laugh in my work, then I'm happy.
I can co-sign that. I had a chuckle. Just quickly, this is not the last time we'll be seeing something by Luciana Nicolacci on our screens. You've got a project called Evenings with Janine coming up. Tell me a bit about that.
So Evenings with Janine is RMITV's new training show coming to you at the end of April, I think. I will check on that and I will get back to you guys, but not right now. Anyway, it's about a former child star hosting a talk show trying to boost her viewership and hopefully gain more followers. And that's all I got.
Sounds pretty good. If you need a talk show host, you're looking at one right here.
No.
Well, once again, a big thank you at the peek into the sick and depraved world of reality television. The thought of being on a reality or a game show like that, just truly harrowing. But not as harrowing as our next sketch, which will be on your screens in just a couple minutes. Welcome back to First Run, where we guarantee to you, dear viewer, something that is all live and all new every single week, except the weeks where we're not on, like last week. Apologies again. The live sketches tonight have been pretty great, haven't they? Such wonderful, wonderful scripts brought to life in front of your very eyes for the very first time, might I add. So ring the bells, it's an exclusive. I should charge a fee. But anyway, let's round tonight off with another cracking script, shall we? This sketch is a killer, or should I say, a serial killer. This little ditty is written by Oscar Clarke and is simply titled Untitled Serial Killer Sketch Final Draft Do Not Edit.pdf.
Mr. Blackwell, thank you for joining me.
It's a pleasure to be here.
So in 2007, you were convicted.
Oh. Actually, before we start, can I just say I love your earrings? My friend Tito actually started a prison earring making club, and it's just given me such a deep appreciation for jewelry. Sorry, you were saying?
Okay, yeah, as I was saying, you were convicted of 6 murders across the state of Victoria.
Got straight to the chase.
The judge said...
Got straight into it.
You done? The judge said you showed a little to no remorse and should be charged to the fullest extent of the law.
I'm remorseful, all right? I'm remorseful. And I feel just a lot of remorse.
Okay, well, tell me about those murders. What compelled you to commit such sick and despicable crimes?
Butcher Bachelor tells all, huh? Well, I've done a lot of reflection, a lot of introspection, and, you know, I've found at the time I had this insatiable lust, you know, unrelenting, unsatisfied, and that lust came out in some pretty dangerous and provocative ways. Through a lot of therapy, though, I've found I can express that lust in a more stimulating manner. A little less butcher, a little more bachelor.
Okay, and that's the second time you've referred to yourself by that nickname. Do you mind telling me where you got that name from?
I mean, that's what they call me, you know? That's what they said in the media, you know, butcher bachelor, serial dater, lady killer, you know.
Right, except I have every news article written about you in this folder. Not many, by the way. And none of this mention of your alter ego. In fact, a handful of them attribute your crimes to some sort of wild animal.
Okay, so with some cases, I used biological acids to destroy and remove evidence, which, you know, could be considered revolutionary by some.
You, and correct me if I'm wrong, you ate people. Is that what you're saying? We can move on. Now, I believe you're aware there is a film being made about you, your life and your crimes.
Yes, I was told yesterday. I don't know anything about the movie, but I'm sure it'll be a hit.
Yes, except it's set back when you are still employed at the Pakenham Subway restaurant and going by your birth name, Milford Wadgell. That is your real name, Milford Wadgell?
I don't see why that's strictly relevant.
I think the people would like to know why you go by Travis Blackwell.
Well, it's my legal name, so I'm not sure why people would care. I'm not sure why people would give a shit. Sorry, can we go back to talking about my movie? The movie?
Okay, what do you want to know?
Well, who's playing the infamous killer?
Again, not all that infamous, but I can have a look at my notes. You're actually being played by, a surprisingly famous star. Have you heard of the actor Rob Schneider?
Rob Schneider? The short guy from Grown Ups? The You Can Do It guy from all the Adam Sandler movies? This guy's playing the Butcher Bachelor?
Yes, but also the character's name is Milford Wadgell.
Right.
Okay, well, why don't you talk about your time since conviction? How has prison been like for you since given the nature of your crimes?
Prison's been fine. Sorry, I just can't stop thinking about it. He doesn't really look like me, does he?
What?
Rob Schneider, he doesn't look like me.
Well, I think it might be some sort of comedic take on it. It's been produced by Kevin James, but let's not get stuck into it.
Oh, a comedic movie. This is very funny. This is fun. This is good. This is... Actually, no, I'm not sure it is. All right, color me skeptical, but I'm not sure the fans are going to be happy with this.
Fans? Mr. Blackwell, you hid in a sewer for 3 weeks.
I was hiding, okay? I had a lot of high-profile victims.
Your last victim was a 79-year-old woman who you dragged through a drain hole in a gutter.
We're going to bring up the 79-year-old woman. I was starving, okay? I hadn't eaten in 3 weeks. You know what? This is bullshit, all right? I don't have time for gotcha journalism, okay? I'm a movie star, and this has been a, frankly, unprofessional interview. How dare you? You
ate 6 people and had a network of sewers and drain systems that you lived and consumed in.
You know what? I'm famous, okay? I am an inspiration, okay? How many serial killers get to say they're in a movie, huh?
As a matter of fact, actually, 2 of your fellow inmates have upcoming features, Dahmer and Bundy. But that's besides the point.
Who are they being played by?
Let's get back on track here.
Who are they being played by?
I believe Dahmer is being played by Ross Lynch.
Okay, well, I don't know who that is, so can't be that important. This guy's playing Jeff. They got Six Pack playing Jeffrey Dahmer. All right, apparently Jeff looks like a male model and I look like Rob Schneider. Whoa, let's get Zac Efron in for Ted Bundy, huh?
Well, actually, I think Zac Efron is playing Ted Bundy, if you can actually believe it. Okay, you're...
Zac Efron? Zac Efron's paying Ted? Hey! Toothy Ted gets Zac Efron! God!
Guards, can we get Milford
God
back
damn
on
you,
cell, please?
scum witch! I'll feast on your agony! Hey, I'm fine. It's fine. Hey, watch my movie. Butcher Bachelor signing out.
The Butcher Bachelor signing out indeed. My. Such a sick, twisted individual. Can you truly blame him? If I was to find that my future biographical Oscar-winning film would have me played by anyone with less than 5 Best Actor awards, I'd probably eat people too. Return to my diet from my film school days. But before I get too hungry, let's bring out the writer. Oscar Clarke, where are you? Come in. Bit of a tepid applause, but Oscar Clarke looks pretty familiar. Oscar, were you not just in that sketch?
I was just in that sketch. Would you believe it?
Damn well I do. Interesting enough, only sketch not to feature the Doctor. Do you think that was a bit of a missed opportunity?
I think you would play a very good narcissistic serial killer, I must say myself.
Very good. You heard it here first. Well, Oscar, pretty great sketch. I had a couple of questions I wanted to ask you. So many that are rattling around in my brain right now. Let's see if I can remember that first one. So you wrote the sketch and you performed in it. Talk me through what that is like, bringing your own words to the screen.
Well, I do want to say I had no choice in casting myself. I was on the rotating cast list. I was picked from a hat, whether that was intentional or not, to play this deranged character. Apparently I give those vibes, so, you know, I stepped up to the plate.
Step up, you took the bat and you hit a home swinger, as they say. Great stuff. We hear a lot about these actors doing these dramatic roles and going method, and the repercussions that can have. Do you feel any perhaps drawbacks or consequences of embodying the Butcher Bachelor himself?
Well, I don't know. Playing a cannibal, it can be difficult to get in that headspace, but you're looking pretty delicious. Yeah,
well, I bet. Well, part of the sketch obviously featured you being upset about who was playing you in the movie. If you had to cast someone to play you, Oscar Clarke, in a film, who would you pick? And you can't say me.
I don't know. Maybe Rob Schneider would be a good pick.
Schneids.
Or maybe a regular guy like Jared Leto.
Jared, love him. Looks pretty similar to the Doctor. Anyway, well, great to have you, Oscar. That just about wraps up our show. Once again, tonight's sketches were brought to you by Oscar Clarke, Musetta Choi-Hatcher, and Luciana Nicolacci. Young souls so burdened with talent that I may have to kidnap them for future projects. But for now, that is all. We must shut our curtains, bid you adieu. Unfortunately, we won't see you next week either because of the public holiday. Hardly a good Friday without First Run, but we'll be back even better, even stronger, and even more live, would you believe it, the week after that. On that, good night.